Chase Sexton, welcome to the swimming pool. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So let's hop back on the Moto merry-go-round and examine the good, the bad, and maybe just a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly, only examine rainbows and sunshine.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look between the ruts, and we've got some ruts developing, my friends, in this championship hunt. And Chase Sexton, bro, you didn't do yourself any favors. We pulled it here at the community page of the YouTube channel. If you're new, get subscribed, bring some tear-offs, and participate in the polling and get into the comments where the roost tends to fly, where we get into some real talk that you're not going to find at other YouTube moto coverage channels. But the reality is this, man. I've been around the sport long enough back in the day. It would get mean and ugly out there. Fights would break out on the track almost every weekend. And El Hombre is part of that crew. This dude's been around for a while. He remembers what it was like to be out there. And he's had his share. Barsha, El Hombre, back in Weston Pike, he was a loose cannon for sure. We've had a lot of people have meltdowns. This is high-flying gladiator games, blood sport type of, moto. That's what we get out there. Tempers can fly. The margin for error, your night can not only end really quick, your career can end really quick. Now, one thing about Jason Anderson, if you dish it out, there's a saying, if you dish it out, you got to be able to take it. And, that's why I think Anderson, he didn't go chase down Chase and, grab him by the scruff of the neck and ream him out that I'm aware of. I'm sure if he happens to cross paths, I wouldn't be surprised if Chase Sexton found El Hombre or messaged him and said, hey, dude, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to put you down. I just, I was just trying to move forward. And, it wasn't a super dirty move. And even Cooper Webb, put a move on Ando, and Ando found the ground. And again, I've seen Ando put people down on the ground way more aggressive than either of those guys put him down on the ground. But the reality is this: when you're finishing off the pace where you were hoping you were going to be, and after being at least close to a podium guy, the dude's clearly can still, if he gets a start and then it's on a track that agrees with him, he can certainly still find the podium. But after having some horrible finishes, this Triple Crown event was just absolutely disastrous for El Hombre. So to add insult to injury, it's almost like your ego or your pride gets involved at that point. And here's the thing with Chase Sexton. Now, luckily, he's a strong dude. You're not going to be able to knock him down as easy as maybe some of these other riders. But it's clearly, like they're in that one Triple Crown main, Anderson did run it in on him. Now, he could have really cleaned him out. And I think because Chase didn't really come in and just put a really heavy block pass on him, or nosedive him or T-bone him, Anderson, played it a little safe. And I'm sure Anderson doesn't want to go ruin Chase's night or put him down just because he has Payback coming. But you got to understand, once the helmet goes on, your whole psyche changes. That's why I always say about this sport, even me, I know you, do you notice that? Like, there's some really nice guys off the track, but when they put on their helmet, their alter ego comes out and they can turn into a completely different person. Once the helmet and the armor goes on and the adrenaline's running, your alter ego will show up on the racetrack. So for Chase Sexton, he potentially poked a sleeping bear. He did not do himself any favors. And like I said, I really don't think Chase had any intentions of Anderson going down, because he didn't need to put him down. There's no reason to. He just needed to get by him. But he did, in fact, put him down. They touched, and Anderson went down. And you got to be careful, because you see, the thing is, even if Anderson said, hey, bro, this is the scenario I would imagine. Let's say Chase finds Anderson after the race. Hey, man, I'm really sorry about that. I really didn't mean for you to go down. Anderson's probably going to be like, it's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. And he's going to blow it off. And, he's not going to be like, sorry, dude, I ain't accepting that. I'm going to find you. You're going, no. Anderson's the type of dude that would say, it's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. In the back of his head, though, he's probably thinking, if I get a chance, I am not going to give you a hall pass and let you pass me. I am going to ride you hard. Had he not done that to Anderson, like a super squeaky clean, maybe time that pass a little differently, maybe Anderson doesn't even, he's not even going to sweat Chase Sexton. But the fact is, you remember that, because when that happens in front of tens of thousands of fans and you hear them roar and you're laying on the ground trying to get up after being in a decent position on the track, wasn't like you were getting lapped. He was up there trying to get a good result. I mean, that's where they get paid, results, and he needs to get paid, and he found the ground twice. He did not get paid. His prize money was not great. So even though the prize money is probably a drop in the bucket compared to the per race breakdown of what he gets on his contract money to ride for Factory Cali, I mean, this is pretty big time stuff, because Anderson, at this point, he needs finishes. He needs to finish this season strong, because otherwise he potentially is going to be looking for a ride at some point. So for fun and kicks and giggles, we asked it on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel. Is Chase Sexton in some potential hot water putting Jason Anderson on the ground? Did he poke a sleeping bear, or is he all good? He doesn't have anything to worry about. Let's jump over, take a look at that polling now. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, race fans, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors. When asked on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, did Chase poke the sleeping bear with Jason Anderson's takedown? And will there be payback? 70% of you said, yup, it's payback time. Come on, bro. That's El Hombre. While 30% of you said, no, bro, it's rainbows and sunshine out there. El Hombre's probably fine with getting taken out by Chase. Well, I don't know. I think there's probably some payback a-coming. But let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. So the majority of you guys are like, yeah, he's got something to worry about right there. I mean, Jason Anderson is not going to just let that go. And like I said before we cut to the polling, I think that even if Chase came and apologized to Ando after the race, I believe Ando said, don't worry about it, bro. But in the back of his head, you got to worry about me, bro. Because the reality is this, Anderson's got a lot to ride for right now. He needs positions. And if that means putting one of the championship contenders on the ground, I don't think it's beyond him to do it. I know a lot of other riders like, I don't want to interfere with the championship. I don't think Anderson cares. I really, really don't. He's been in it long enough. He's riding for a paycheck, better finishes, pay bigger bonuses, and bigger prize money. So, I mean, had this been somebody else, like Justin Cooper, because Justin Cooper ain't cleaning anybody out. He'll clean himself out if he tries to clean Chase Sexton out, because Chase Sexton's built like a linebacker, and Justin Cooper is built like he's not built like a football player, I can tell you that. Now, while the dude's fast and finesses the bike, he's just not a dude that I would worry about too much if I had made that same move on Justin Cooper than I would have Anderson. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy that wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. They're shark infested. Chase, welcome to the swimming pool. You may have poked a sleeping bear. The polling is in. The overwhelming majority of the moto industry, or the moto fans, which really in my eyes are the industry, because they're more unbiased than the industry itself and people covering it. And that's why it's nice to have a channel like this, I think, where we can cut through some of the rainbows and sunshine, teddy bears and lollipops and unicorns and puppy dogs, and really give it to you guys and give it to you straight. I believe that if I was a betting man, I would put money before this series is over. Anderson will, in fact, take a shot at Sexton, and it could have championship implications. But that's why Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.